skincare, and I'm going to start with my makeup. Very basic, very easy, and not definitely going to make sure that it lasts humidity. So that is another thing. I am going to use primer today. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier primer. I have had it for some time, so I'm trying to pan this actually. So let us start with this. Oh, I got no, I have it. I thought I forgot my under eye corrector. Okay. They have discontinued this, but I think they have reformulated a newer version, so I'm going to try and purchase that one. Let's see how the reformulated version is. I'm going to use this much primer on my face. This is my foundation brush. I'm applying primer with my foundation brush. It just helps because the foundation brush already has some hydration, you know, like it's a little wet, it's not completely dry, so that helps me. uh, I'm going to let this primer sit for some time now, and start with my color correction. This is my holy grail Bobbi Brown color corrector every day, and I have some serious dark circles because I have not been keeping well, so, and sleep deprived as well, so this is going to help with that. So my primer and my under eye color corrector both are marinating and settling down. I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And this is my typical eyebrow routine for like quite some time, since I have discovered the faux brow from L'Oreal, because this lasts the whole day and I don't have to exactly put a lot of effort. This is in the shade Granite. This is a gray kind of shade, and I can just help with the strokes and do my brows. In India there are, I think, 3 or 4 shades available of this, whereas globally, I hate L'Oreal for this. L'Oreal, Maybelline, they just don't launch as many shades as they have globally, but in India they have 3 shades: Granite and a brown and a black. So this is the one that I kind of use every day, Granite. And my brows are done. This is very easy step, especially if you have this brow pen. And I am going to at the end use this lamination, brow lamination, only to have some more lift, but I'm going to let this set, and after that, now that my marination, my primer is set, I think I'll start with the eyeshadow. Now this eyeshadow I have been showing at least in last 3 to 4 more videos lives, because this is one of the best purchases in some time now, because this is very nice formula. I don't need to have eye primer for this. So I will start with a general shadowing of eye. I will start no, I will start with the shimmer because I'm in mood for shimmer. Let me start with the shimmer. So I'll take this shimmer, which is a more purple one, and I will wipe this all across my face. The thing is, because I have pigmented lids, it sometimes helps as a natural eyeshadow. Okay, so I like that part. So sometimes when I'm very lazy, I just don't kind of do the whole I just don't kind of do the whole eye primer and etc. And the thing about this eyeshadow palette is that it doesn't crease on me. If something doesn't crease on me, I know the shimmers are just absolutely magic. Actually, this one and MAC both have shimmers that don't crease. So if you guys are planning to invest in a good eyeshadow palette, MAC shimmers don't crease easily, so you don't have to always put a concealer and all those things. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now I am going to here and just smudge it very easy. I'm not going for a very glamorous look today. I'm just going for a nice, if I feel good kind of look. So for that, a nice shimmer and nice eye smudge is very good. I have hooded eyes, okay, so I have to tilt my brush and do the eyeliner, eyeshadow, so that it doesn't droop my eyes, which you can see. Okay. Now I'm going to take this white shadow. It looks very intimidating, but it's not, because it's going to brighten up the eyes. One thing that I always tell people is that this white eyeshadow is going to be your friend for highlighting and opening up the eyes, because it is just so good as a highlighter. Like, you don't have to put an extra highlighter. You can see the magic here. If I just add some more white shadow, basically white shadow is as a base, and as a highlighter you can see it, the difference already. It's subtle, but for hooded eyes, a white eyeshadow does magic in increasing the eye space. So this is there. I'm going to add a little more, okay, here. Okay, this is done. Basic eyeshadow, nothing glamorous. Okay, now I'm going to go with my true tried and trusted NARS foundation. Anytime. Okay, I have not used this for some time, so it is going to take some time to. Okay, yeah, I think this is fine. I'm using NARS foundation all over my face, and just dabbing it. I'm going to layer a little more, honestly. This is not it, but just bit by bit, okay? Uh, in everyday makeup, what do you guys like? Do you guys do makeup every day? Like, everybody who's on live, do you guys do makeup every day? Do you like to do makeup every day? Because for me, makeup is like a me time, so I always enjoy doing makeup. What about you guys? Also, for everyday makeup, I think personally, this is a very controversial opinion, but I do like to do some base makeup, because I have a lot of difference in my face and my neck and rest of the body, so I do like to patch that up with some base. Okay, this is, I think the pump is gone, by the way, and I did not expect. I paid a lot of money for this. See, there's no, what happened? Okay, wait. Okay, now we have got some product here. Actually, now I think we have a lot of product, so bear with me, because I just went overboard, I think. Okay, so we have this much more product. I have to use it, so I'm going to start with jaw. This foundation actually mostly never fails me. NARS foundation, it is something that is, I would use anytime I don't, I want something which is a no-brainer. So NARS foundation is one of those. But I have to say that NARS foundation is actually something, they don't have nice undertones for something which is very expensive. For olive skin tones, they don't exactly have the best undertones, which I don't like, because you're paying 4,000 5,000 rupees. But if you are cool tone, if you are warm tone people don't have any issues in finding shades. That's what I feel, at least in high-end brands. So the foundation is done. This is how it looks. Now it is live, so there is no filter, so you can see how this foundation is so nice. This is NARS foundation, and this is how skin like it looks. Okay, I did use primer, but this is generally how it will end up. It is very dependable foundation, especially for dry skin. Okay, if you're oily skin, there are other options I can recommend you if you want. Now coming back, I'm going to go with my concealer. Now this is concealer I have used. You can see how much concealer I have used. So this is NARS concealer. Again, both products are only NARS because this is a good brand. This is the only concealer actually I use. It's been like just scraping the bottoms. After also scraping the bottoms, I have like a good product for 2-3 months. So like this one under eye concealer has lasted me for about 1.5 years now, like with all the product to come out. Thank you, Angela. Okay, now buffing it. Under eyes, I never go to concealer with under eyes directly. I buff it in my in the concealer brush and then use it. It always applies better because it is always more even application and natural application. I've been doing makeup for at least 8 years, 7 years now, seven years, 21. So 5 years, sorry, 5 to 6 years. I still use this technique. I don't care how pro I am or whatever. I need to go and get my foundation, under eye powder. I'll be back. Applying this under eyes. There are very I probably don't use a lot of makeup brush under eyes because sometimes they just disturb makeup. This is my personal opinion. Unless it's, you know, really thick, dense brush and small also. Rest we are putting this in back because we are done. Now we are going to start with, this is how my under eyes look, by the way. This powder is magic. Okay, now we are going to start with our contour. So I purchased a new contour, which is this one. It is from Makeup Forever, an artist brand. It is not very hyped, but it is really nice, soft contour. I'm using this e.l.f. brush. Contour my nose lightly, not like very heavy contour like those wedding and those Instagram videos that you must be seeing. Very light contour for every day. You know, kind of undetectable contour. This is that kind of shade, just very light because, you know, we are going for work and etc. So that is why. So this contour is, yes, light. And then I'm also going to be using my foundation brush to buff this whole thing in. Yes, so what I do is I just go over like this one more time, and you know, this is done. Now we are going to use blush. This is GRWM blush, and I'm going to try a new technique because this blush, I thought it's pink. It's not pink. It is not pink on me. It looks pink in the bottle, but you'll see how it turns out on me. So the blushes for olive skin are very deceptive. Let me just be very upfront. Okay, Rare Beauty blushes and Huda blushes are the most deceptive one. In bottle and in on face are two different colors only. So I'm adding this blush on my powder, and you see, this is the blush, and on me it is looking peachy. And that is why, because the grain this is very little, and they have yellow tones and warm tones, you know, also added. So my skin tone has absorbed all the mauve shades, and it's throwing back only the peaches shade. So that is very annoying, honestly. If you see this, you know, it's highly disappointing. I bought this thinking it's a pink blush. This is how it looks. It doesn't look that pink, by the way. It looks warm pink. So yeah, they have described it as neutral, but it's not neutral. This is not neutral, especially if you're olive, right? Olive and cool toned. Don't go by the description. Go to the shop and try blushes. That's how you purchase blushes, okay? Especially if you're warm, if you're cool tone and olive tone, it's not going to help you otherwise, and you'll waste up a lot of money and the disappointment, and then this is what lasts you forever. So what are you going to do with this? So here I'm going to try something new. Let me see if this works. Okay, so this is coming out to be a warm pink. I am using hello, I am using a cool tone pink blush from NARS. It is Fantasy. You can look it up. And this is how it looks. So it's a very intimidating blush. Let's try and see if we can fix this color. I am also not sure how it is going to turn out. Okay, is it helping a little bit? This is the color before and this is after the blush. Do you think it is helping? Yeah, it is neutralizing a little bit, but it's become more pink now, which is fine. But let's see. Okay, so we have okay, let's see if I'm putting this powder, if it is helping it to neutralize. Yeah, I think it helped to neutralize the warm tone. And but it is, yeah, I'm not sure honestly. Is it like, okay, this is better, but let's see if it holds up. Okay, so now we have done our blush, our bronze, our contour, and now I'm going to do my powder. This is again Makeup Forever powder. I'm going to use this very large brush to buff this out. Okay, so this is in the shade Light. This is the powder. Apparently this is supposed to be more matte than other powders that I have been using, so in the hope that this holds my makeup and I don't sweat. Okay, so the thing is, most translucent powders are not white, and most translucent powders are yellow toned, which I hate because it makes my foundation more yellow. Like even Laura Mercier makes my foundation more yellow, and only pink tone powders that I have are not good enough for the humidity in India. That's not so this is the one that is a compact. It's Makeup Forever Perfecting Pressed Powder. It's supposed to be more heavy duty. Let's see. After we are done with this, I am using highlighter. Okay, I'm using this highlighter, MAC Mineralize Baked Formula. Beautiful for every day. On my nose, I always highlight my nose because that is how I use it for the structure. And I like to just yeah, this. And then I also like to buff a little bit here. Yeah, skin like makeup, that's what we wanted for today. And just a little bit on my cheekbones. Is it building up? No, it's fine, we are fine. Okay, and a little bit here. Okay, we are done with our makeup, and now we are going to go with our lip combo of the day. And actually first I'm going to lock in my eyebrows with brow lamination. I'm going to give this a little lift. Okay, okay, this is the lift. And only this much I need to add here. Okay, see, brows are done. If my brows are the highlight of the day, that's fine because I do have good brows. I want to appreciate them, not like plug them. I don't do eyebrows. I just use. This is the lip combo. Again, Makeup Forever. I have been diving into Makeup Forever this year a lot more because of how good their formulas are. I think they're underrated. So this is a brown lip called Anywhere Caffeine. Very beautiful, very viral, very famous name formula. And this is Etude tint, okay? So this is a lip combo I have been wearing for some time now because I just love how it turns out. It's a good mix of cool and all. It's a good mix of cool and warm toned, and this is a baby pink color. Let's see, okay? So this is basically Etude tint, but this is a more velvet formula, and I am adding this much, and buffing it. See, done. This is a more velvety formula. You know, Huda Beauty has released a lot of tints, like velvet tints. If you want something on a budget, go for Etude ones. It's basically the same thing but on a budget. Now I want a little more dimension, so I'm going to add some dimension here. I'm not a lip gloss person, so I'm not going to add any lip gloss. And this is the lip combo. I think I want to add a little more pink on the side. Wait. Okay. Yeah. This is so much better. So this is a everyday MLBB lip combo that you guys can try. One is budget and one is more expensive. This is Anywhere Caffeine and this is Etude tint. I just love. I wish they had some more cool tone, but this is a cool toned. It's called MYU Pink shade 10. So if you guys want to try it, do note down the number 10 MYU Pink. Very cute packaging. Okay, I think we are done, but I want to apply mascara, so let me be back because I don't have mascara. This is how the extensionist mascara works. I have really thin lashes. This is a very wet formula, so I do not like how it weighs on my eyelashes, but nonetheless, let's see. And this gives a lot of lift for sure, but not volume. This is not a tubing mascara, by the way. This is normal mascara, okay? You can see the difference. Really nice, but not my personal preference. But it is a nice mascara. I don't like Essence. I don't like Maybelline mascaras. I only like L'Oreal mascaras. And yeah, I think, in fact, even one thing that I would not recommend anybody to spend their money on is mascaras, because a good budget mascara can deliver the same thing as a high end. It's just absolutely waste of money. Okay, I think we are done with our makeup actually. I'm just going to let this dry. And if you guys have any queries with me, please let me know. If you guys have stayed till now on the live, please do like and subscribe to the channel. I like to be more regular, but I'm a full-time entrepreneur and a part-time content creator. That is why sometimes I'm not as regular. In case you guys are, especially if you have a project pan, you're cool tone, olive, fair skinned audience, do share, do subscribe. I do make content around that. Mostly my content is around makeup, 90%. Some of it I am diving into hair care because I recently discovered hair care is a very important part, and I have been loving, especially since in India hair care has more options now. It just helps. So if you guys want some more hair care recommendations, hair care products, budget one especially, I can do that because I have been diving into hair care as well. Let me know in the comments. And if you guys and I have chemically treated hair and I have curly hair, so I mostly do curly hair. I mostly follow my conditioner shampoo for curly hair, and styling for blow drying I don't use curly hair method because it's just very time consuming and very overstimulating for me. So if you guys have any queries around that, let me know. I'm coming up with some more hair care content, but I just do need some time to film it, and I will put it up. In India, festive season is coming, so I will be pushing some content around that as well, and I'll be pushing some content around Project Pan. I have been religiously doing that, and skincare and melasma content. I think this month I'm going to shoot one more melasma content, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I and See you around. Bye.